You can help me make a choice for my game, okay? You gotta turn off the light, though. Okay. I can pick one of the following. You have to tell me which one. I can get a quarterback. You haven't heard the rest of them. Turn it off. You have to turn it off. I can pick a quarterback, a running back, a wide receiver, or a tight end. Should I take a tight end?
Hey guys, what's going on? Troy here at Big Sky Paranormal, and I hear the question very often: do ghosts only come out at night? Why are people always doing ghost hunts at night and not during the day? Well, I'm here at my favorite ghosty location, Gunslinger Gulch, on the outskirts of Anaconda, Montana, and I'm going to go to one of my favorite buildings on the site. It's the dugout, called a dugout because it's a cabin that's dug out of a hillside. I'll flip the camera around. You can see it in the daytime. We're going to go do a little mini investigation. I got a REM pod and my lunch, and I've got some stuff in my pocket. We're going to go in and do just a little investigation daytime. I'm going to set up some equipment and chat, and then just sit in there and eat lunch and sort of hang out, right? Because anytime somebody goes into one of these places, it's always questions. Can you light this up? Can you do this? Tell me when you died. What's your name, right? I'm just going to go in there and hang out and see if there's activity around me. And I'll try my best not to ask for more. I'm going to ask for a couple things right away, and then I'm just going to sit and hang out for 5 or 10 minutes, and we'll see what happens. So let me flip it around. I'll show you the dugout. We'll go inside. There we go. You can see maybe up on the top, the hillside is actually covering the back part of the building. Look at this. Tightrope walk. We're going to have to shut the camera off to head inside, and then we'll flip it right back on. Like, we have a couple cameras set up in here. Mary, you can probably hear me on your camera now when you play this back. And apparently the REM pod's been going off like bonkers for a while. You can see it reacts to something around it. It also has a sensor for temperature. We'll reset it. Maybe that's what we needed to do. All right. So I'm going to have, if anybody's in here hanging out with me, any spirits are in here, I'm going to turn on a couple pieces of equipment, and then I'm going to sit down and have lunch with you, if that's okay. We're going to set up the K2, which is, I'll back up to make sure it's not my phone setting it off. K2s like to go off in here. It's registering changes in the electromagnetic field, and there's no power over here. And if there was, it would be constant, right? And now look, it stopped. So that's not going to be something that's caused by power. And now it's pegging red, which takes, that's like a microwave running, and putting it in front of a microwave, that'll make it go red. I stopped recording and that mag light was off when I sat down, or when I came over here, and then now it's off again. All right. I'm going to set up another camera. As soon as I turn this off, that thing's going to turn on again, but that's how it goes. It did. It's messing with me. As soon as I set the camera down and hit stop, it turned on. That's hilarious. Oh, there you go. Thank you. Turn it on again while I'm showing everybody. No? Yeah, there we go. Thank you. Fantasy football, I'm going to have the ghost help me make my next pick. Yeah, okay. Turn it off.
You can help me make a choice for my game, okay? You gotta turn off the light though. Okay. I can pick one of the following. You have to tell me which one. I can get a quarterback. You haven't heard the rest of them. Turn it off. You have to turn it off. I can pick a quarterback, a running back, a wide receiver, or a tight end. Should I take a tight end? Okay. Let's make sure. Turn it off. You got to flip it off for me. Then I can show my friends. Okay, should I take a quarterback? Not a running back. Should I take a tight end? All right, tight end it is. Yeah, this has gone off a couple times over here. Are you coming over here to have lunch with me? It just got colder in here. I can't see the temperature. It's on the other side, but I gotta chill. Like a breeze, and this cabin is usually cooler because it is in the side of a hill, but it's very nice outside right now. All right, I made my pick. I picked a tight end for you. Yeah. See, you helped me with my game. Thank you. I wasn't sure what to do, and you helped me out. So here we are, middle of the day, like 2 o'clock in the afternoon. REM pods going off. I'm just sitting here having my lunch. I've had K2 activity a little bit. Flashlight's been going on and off. And I keep getting, there's a breeze right now on my, look at it. It's warm outside. You like this one? You were playing with this one last night. Can you step away from it for a second? Just for a second. And make it stop ringing just for a second. Can you step back like over to the teddy bear? No. No, you found a toy and you're going to play with it. I guess. I'm just going to keep eating my lunch if that's all right. All right, it seems to have sort of stopped. Is it all right that I'm in here hanging out and having lunch? I brought a balloon in here and the thing is still floating from 2 weeks. Do you like the balloon? Go up to it again if you like the balloon. Set that off. Okay, cool. You really like the balloon. It's pretty soon it's going to fall. At some point, it'll run out of helium and it will fall. But 2 weeks in, and cold weather too, and it's hanging in there. All right, step away from it now. Goodness. Jeez. Or maybe go set off the other one on the floor. Can you go set off the other one? All right. So, quick video, like I said, just a very quick investigation, as long as it took me to kind of have lunch and hang out. But the question now, I'm getting, can you see, let's see if we can see. I don't know. Yeah, look at the arms. The hairs are standing up. It's crazy in this building, guys. Yeah, I think this showed, at least in one building, right? Like, stuff happens during the daylight. Like, it's not that things only happen at night. There are just several reasons, honestly. One of them is because it looks cooler, and people are putting it on TV, on YouTube, on whatever. It looks cool to do things at night and all the gadgets light up, and it's more surprising when something lights up in the dark room, so just ambiance is part of it. But also there's less distraction, right? Like in a darker room, there's less like noise contamination. There's less, in if you're in a city, there's less traffic and stuff outside, stuff like that. And also when it's dark, your eyes kind of adjust and they're a little bit more attuned. Your hearing is a little bit more attuned. Our primate brain, I think, turns on because it's dangerous when it's dark. And so I think that helps us sense things and hear things better. Yeah, but that doesn't mean that things don't happen during the daytime. They absolutely do. You just got to find the right spot. And so, yeah, I hope you've enjoyed hanging out again, for this short one here at Gunslinger Gulch. I know we do a lot of stuff out here, but again, it's one of my favorite places, and it never disappoints. And if you haven't found it, incidentally, this is a good time to mention. We now have a new podcast, myself and the owner of Gunslinger Gulch, which was on television, Ghost Town Terror. If you saw that, that's where I am. It's still streaming, so you can look it up. We're going to talk about sort of the reality of reality television. The story that they told is not what's happening out here at all. We'll give you a little behind the scenes peek at what's going on. We'll talk to different investigators that have been out here at the Gulch and some of their experiences. We've got some incredible evidence we're going to talk about and play for you. We're going to put some stuff up online, like some pictures and stuff. Would love to get your feedback on those. The podcast is called Spirits with Spirits. We sit in the saloon, we have drinks, and we talk about ghosts. Spirits with Spirits. There is another Spirits with Spirits podcast. Looks like they haven't done anything in a couple of years. So the full name of ours, Spirits with Spirits, Ghost Talk at Gunslinger Gulch. So look it up. It's on pretty much all of, it's on Apple and Spotify and all that. There's a couple stragglers I'm working to get it on, but we just started. We've got just a couple episodes up, and we'll drop a new episode weekly throughout the season, and we'll share ghost stories. So if you guys have ghost stories, we've got an email address set up, gulchcast@gmail.com. You can send us stories on there, and we will read them on the air. If you have questions or whatever, we will read them on the show. So yeah, go check out Spirits with Spirits and leave a review. That helps us, especially as a brand new podcast trying to gain traction among a ton of other paranormal podcasts. If you leave a review, leave a comment, give us a rating, click the stars, all that, subscribe and follow, do those things, and do the same things here on Big Sky Paranormal. Guys, I appreciate you so much. I'm going to pack up my gear. I'm going to take a quick nap because we're going to do a full investigation. I'm helping to lead a group out here this evening. So I'm going to take a quick power nap, and we'll see you next time.